Hey guys, it's Nick here from nickbro.com. It's a powerless Thursday. We've got a big windstorm outside, snowy, rainy. The waves are crashing against the rocks here. So if you hear any background noise, that's what it's coming from. So I had to cancel my client calls today because obviously I have no power, no internet. I can't do my client calls. So I figured I would do something I haven't done in a while, which was shoot a video. And this morning, Nick and I were talking about something that I think you guys would find interesting, which is about the manifestation fuel you're using to create your reality, to fuel your circumstances. So I want you to ask yourself, am I feeding the illusion, or is the illusion feeding me, right? The illusion being your physical reality, right? Because it is a simulation. So am I living a perceived reality, or am I living a created reality? Right? And obviously you want to be living the created reality, but most people who are studying concepts like law of attraction are still living life by default and not actively, not truly creating the reality they want. And here's why. So I want you to think of this in terms of manifestation fuel, okay? Everything you perceive, everything you believe, everything you give your focus to becomes fuel that powers your reality. So every time you observe a circumstance, you assign a meaning to that circumstance. So if you notice a whole bunch of your hair falling out, right? Then if you define that as meaning, oh, I'm losing my hair, oh, I'm going bald, that's fuel that goes into your reality, right? If you notice a client canceling on you and you give it a bunch of attention, then your belief, your perception, your focus of my clients are canceling gives momentum, gives fuel to your reality for more of that experience, right? So you're always either living in a perceived state, right? Perceived meaning you're perceiving circumstances, which then fuel back into reality, or you're living in a created state where you're always choosing what you want. You're choosing what comes next, regardless of what's going on over here. So in a perceived reality, you're basically allowing circumstances to define your beliefs and your perceptions. You're creating, you're living by default, and it's a disempowered state. Because it's always, oh, this means that. This means that. Oh, I'm experiencing this. Well, this is what it means, right? And what it means then ends up creating your reality, right? And if you're doing that from a disempowered state, if you're doing that from a state of observation of lack, which a lot of people are doing around money, right? That's going to create more lack of money, right? The first thing I tell people with money issues who want to manifest more money is stop trying to work your way out of lack. Stop trying to work your way out of debt. Work your way into wealth, right? Choose wealth, perceive wealth, right? Now, that's the perceived reality. Now, the created reality, where you want to be, right? That's the empowered state. That's where you maintain awareness that reality is a simulation, that you're in control, and you constantly want to be in a state of choosing. This is what I want. This is what I want, right? You focus, you're always focusing on the outcome, the end desire, where you want to be. Even if physical reality is differing from what you really want, you maintain your focus on the solution, on where you want to be, rather than focusing on where you don't, right? It's a very simple concept, but most people are getting it wrong, right? So you want to practice owning where you want to be. You want to have a high level of conviction. This is where I want to be. This is what I want, right? When you're not taking action on things because you're waiting for other things to show up, the perception you're putting out is, I don't have what I need because things aren't going to show up, right? The actions you're taking, right, are an indicator of what those perceptions and beliefs are, right? If you tell yourself, oh, I'm not going to sign up for those coaching services because I don't have the money yet, I'm going to wait for the money to show up, guess what? You're fueling into reality a belief, right? a perception, I don't have the money. So what happens when you fuel that perception into reality? I don't have the money. The money's not going to show up, right? So again, ask yourself, have I been feeding the illusion, right, with positive choices, right, of what I want, or is the illusion feeding me? Am I allowing reality to create my beliefs, or am I choosing the beliefs that I want that are going to create the circumstances that I want? So a little something to reflect upon today. Hope that was useful. I've decided that over the next few months, I'm going to start creating some more free webinars, which I haven't done in a while, probably on money, maybe relationships, maybe on health, whatever topics you guys want to hear discussed. So maybe leave a comment, send me a message, friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/nbro. Let me know what you want to hear more about, where you need some help, and I'm going to start creating some more content. So I hope you've got a beautiful, sunny day where you're living with lots of power and you're enjoying your day. So bye for now.